It's time for the Roots and Roots Show with your host, Greg Rashid, bringing you history and music from the Black American diaspora. Greg and his guests' goal is to root the show's information in your psyche, providing you the roots to expand knowledge within your community. Now here's your host, Greg Rashid.
Well, I want to say a good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the universe listening to the show. This is Greg Rashid with another edition of the Root and Roots Show. And we're heard basically at your convenience because people are listening a little bit everywhere, all over the world, as I find out. I get a lot of messages from Russia for some reason. I don't know why, but a lot of folks that don't listen around the world who listen at one place and one place only every Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. They listen on KUHSdenver.com, created by the one and only, the king of the blitz and barrage, the master of media, Henry Archuleta. And I want to say hi to all my friends in the Colorado region that listen on KUHSdenver.com and continue to listen to not only my program, but all the programs on there, because it is the number one station in the world, I would say. And Henry would probably say the same thing. But anyway, we're going to have, as always, a great show. We're going to do something I haven't done in a while. But first off, for some of you who are new, I am doing the show not in Denver, not in the Colorado area, but I am in Bangkok, Thailand. And been here doing the show for quite a while. And we're in the midst of lockdown. So it looks like if you're listening to this live, September 1st, they're going to rescind that and going to open up the malls and parks and everything again, but not, but some things will still be closed up. There'll still be a curfew as far as when you can go places and all. Restaurants will be open, but it'll be limited. And they're talking about, as I've seen also in the news in America, about having some sort of certificate not a passport, but just a certificate saying that you have bbeen vaccinated so you can go to this store, you can go to this restaurant, you can go to this concert, you can go to this gymnasium, wherever, you can do any of this stuff. But that's going to be a major problem all over the world because so many people have not been vaccinated. And here right now, it's about 25% of the population of 73 million people in Thailand have had one shot. Less than 10% have had both shots. And so it's still a major issue as far as getting people vaccinated, and the Delta variant. For some of you in America, you're learning about the Delta variant, but it is rampant in Asia, throughout Asia. It is very rampant. Places like New Zealand just locked down again. They had been opened up and they locked down again. Australia has been locked down since the beginning of the year. India is locked down. Tokyo, Japan, most of Japan is locked down. China we don't know because a lot of information doesn't come out of China, so we don't really know. Try to find out things. But so many countries, Malaysia's been locked down. Vietnam is locked down. Singapore is a mixture of, sometimes locked down, sometimes locked not. Indonesia is trying to get out of, they're locked down. So it's very, it's very rough right now. And hopefully the variant doesn't, it's already in the U.S., but hopefully that people will wear their masks and do what they have to do when they go to different venues so they don't cause any problems, start fights or anything like that. And just obey the rules because like I always say, even though you may be against wearing masks, you may be a question if this is a pandemic or a plandemic, the fact is that you're in this with everyone else. So you got to do your bit. So do your part and keep the peace out there and don't cause any problems with all this. Keep those angry issues you have to yourself and get in your home and then scream and all that and beat your own self up. But anyway, we're going to get to music now because this is the Root and Root Show. We're going to, I haven't done a show like this in over 10 years. It's amazing. But today I'm going to do a show of the roots of a lot of old R&B songs and how they came out of gospel music. And I've been waiting to do this show. I don't think I've ever done this on this particular station, KUHSdenver.com. I've done it on another station or a couple of other stations, but I haven't done it in 10 years. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to start this off by doing, this guy basically started this whole thing. I mean, he's the one that really got popular doing this as far as taking gospel songs and turning them into R&B hits. And I'm talking about Ray Charles. And I'm going to play, first of all, I Got a Woman by Ray Charles. And then I'm going to play the Southern Tones, It Must Be Jesus. And tell me if you don't think that these are the same songs. So let's hear this. Anyway, on the Root and Root Show. And I'm your host, Greg Rashid.
Well, I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, say I got a woman way over town, good to me. Oh yeah, she give me money when I'm in need. Yeah, she's a kind of friend indeed. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, she says a loving early in the morning just for me. Oh yeah, she says a loving early in the morning just for me. Oh yeah, she says a loving just for me. Yeah, she loves me so tenderly. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah. She's there to love me both day and night. Never grumbles or fusses, always treats me right. Never running in the streets and leaving me alone. She knows a woman's place is right there now in her home. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, say I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, oh she's my baby, don't you understand? Yeah, I'm a lover man. I got a woman way over town that's good to me. Oh yeah, don't you know she's all right? Don't you know she's all right? She's all right, she's all right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, there's a man going around. Oh yeah, there's a man going around.
paradise when I'm sad. I go to him, he'll make me glad. He's my water, he's my bread, and he's my doctor on my sick bed. He's my rock, my mighty tower. He's all my strength and all my power. He'll be your mother when mother's gone. He'll be your shelter in time of storm. When your brothers don't know what to do, just trust in him and he'll see you through. Oh, there's a man going around.
All right, that was the Southern Tones from 1954, and It Must Be Jesus. And before that, we did Ray Charles, and he borrowed from the Southern Tones, and he did his song, I Got a Woman. So as we get to more music here on the Root and Root Show, I'm going to do another Ray Charles one. And this is Leave My Woman Alone. And after that, I'm going to play the Silver Leaf Quartet of Norfolk, Virginia, and You Better Leave That Liar Alone, and see if you can tell the difference. If you see the same thing, you'll hear the same things in this. And this Ray Charles song, this was from 1955 also, but You Better Leave That Liar Alone. This one will be from the late 30s. So let's hear that on the Root and Root Show.
If you don't want, you don't have to.
Get in trouble.
If you don't want, you don't have to.
Get in trouble.
If you don't want, you don't have to.
Get in trouble.
Say you better leave my woman alone. Girl, I know you are a playboy, and you've got women all over town. But listen, buddy, if you ever sweet talk my little girl, I'm gonna lay your body down. If you don't want, you don't have to.
Get in trouble.
You know you don't want, oh yeah. If you don't want, you don't have to.
Get in trouble.
Oh, you better leave my woman alone. Well, I know you got your money, and you've got a new 56 too. But if I ever see my little girl in your new car, I'm gonna do some work on you. If you don't want, you don't have to.
Get in trouble.
You know you don't want, oh yeah. If you don't want, you don't have to.
Get in trouble.
Oh, you better leave my woman alone. Well, I don't believe in trouble, so I don't want to start a fight. So if you'll take heed and stay away from my little girl, then everything will be alright. If you don't want, you don't have to.
Get in trouble.
No, you don't want, yeah.
Get in trouble.
If you don't want, you don't have to.